made it to Italy. I took a little nap because we were exhausted. It was 24 hours in the airport. But now we're going to our first pizza place. Grab some food. It's really good. So like I did mention, we did take the Eurail everywhere, and I will be doing a video on my thoughts on the Eurail. And then here are just some clips of Venice, of the boats, and of the beautiful scenery and everything like that. At the end of the video, I am going to be going over my thoughts of the entire city and my experience there, so stick around if you want to hear that. We're here in Venice. We just walked around the city a little bit, so we did a little bit of a tour. We're gonna go to the plaza and get some gelato probably, but so far super beautiful. But if you are coming to Venice, keep in mind there's a lot of people. I'm gonna put on my TikTok a little expectation versus reality so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about, but amazing city. I think the plan now is to go find a little gelateria, get some ice cream, some lunch, and I'll vlog all of that for you guys too. But so far, I don't know, I think I've said everything that I want to say. I'll update you guys later. So we got our gelato here. I got fruit gelato. Let's give it a try and see how it is. Cheers. You know what it is? It's so refreshing and fresh tasting, and I feel like that's what you don't get when you get gelato in America.
Yeah, even this is chocolate. I feel the same way.
Yeah. Now in the streets of Venice, as you can see, look how beautiful it is, dude. It is incredible here, all the different alleyways that they have. I will say there are a ton. Just got on the train, left Venice, and now we're getting some lunch. Just got some sandwiches. Really excited to eat them. Let's see. I got just like a soppressata, cheese, and lettuce, I think it was, sandwich. Pretty good. Okay, so we just got back to the hostel and she recommended this beer. She said that it's an Italian beer. It was her favorite, so let's see. It's very beery. I would give it a 3. Okay guys, so you've reached the end of my Venice vlog. Let me know what you guys think of the vlog. I am very new, so try not to be too mean to me about it. I am trying, and leave me down any advice on how to make the vlog better for you guys. If you want more information, more sightseeing, anything like that, just let me know down below and I'll just include those things in the next vlog. So I'm currently in Lake Como, right by Milan, Italy, but I figured that I would recap Venice for you guys, give you guys some of the things that I liked, some things that I could have done better, my thoughts just overall. So let's get right into that. So as far as the hostel, I will say, and I'm gonna have a hostel video coming out soon for anyone that's wondering what a hostel looks like and how the lifestyle is during your stay at the hostel. But I will say I did very much enjoy the hostel. It was a completely new experience, and as far as hostels go, I will say it was definitely one of the nicer ones. It had the amenities that you would expect. And I'll go through all of that in my next video. It's going to be all about the hostels, so if you want to check that out, that'll be the next one. Okay, so I'm sure everybody wants to know about Venice. Was it worth the hype? How nice was it? What did you get to do there? And so I wanted to make a little recap. And so as far as Venice goes, I will say I did go 2 days. One day was on a weekend, one day was on a weekday. So I went on a Sunday and a Monday. Sunday, it was so crowded. I'll put some videos up here so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. But basically like this against people, like you were walking like this. It would take like 20 minutes to get down a side street. And so I recommend that if you're going to Venice and it is a weekend, prepare for crowds, because It's not going to be in the Instagram reels when you see just everyone walking down empty passageways. It's not like that, trust me. So I recommend if you're going to go during a weekday would be much better, although it is still crowded. That would give you a better chance to see the opportunity to see the city without people everywhere, because it was very, very crowded. If you are going to go on a weekend, my advice to mitigate that is we went to a far enough back into Venice that there weren't that many people. So if you are on the main street of Venice that leads to St. Mark's, it's gonna be super crowded. It just is. And all those little side streets around there. So if you want some sort of privacy, which is kind of what we did, we went about to our own little section of Venice, which was just where the locals live. And you could tell that they were locals. They were carrying grocery bags and there was nobody around. And I really, really enjoyed doing that because it kind of gave you that same feel as if you're living there, you're part of Venice instead of just a tourist. So I recommend if you guys want a more isolated experience in a way, just to go further back and avoid the crowds. As far as must-sees though, you have to see St. Mark's. I know everyone's probably going to recommend it, but it is absolutely beautiful. We also climbed the clock tower there, which was amazing. It was 10 euros, which is really not that bad. That's like $11. And we got to see an entire 360 view, and I'll put a photo of that as well so you guys can see it, but it was absolutely beautiful. So I do recommend you see that. And as far as other recommendations, just explore the city. Honestly, Venice is made to be a walkable city that you can just explore and eat at all the cute little restaurants and do all of that. So just explore, and that's what Venice is meant to do. There are not a lot of activities per se. There's going to be no like scuba diving, cliff jumping, anything like that. Most of the activities are just riding the gondola, which is very, very expensive, and then things like sightseeing, restaurants, stores. So that is what Venice is mostly about. If you've never been there, that is what you're going to be doing there. As far as money, I will say it is expensive to stay there. And as far as food, I would give it like a 7 out of 10 on being expensive, because I did find places that were not that bad. I found gelato for $2 a dollar. So I would give it a 7 because some of the restaurants were crazy expensive and then others were more doable. So I would say if you are on a budget, you can still go to Venice and you'll be just fine, trust me. Last and final thoughts was that we did Venice just right. I enjoyed my experience. Again, if you guys want to know any questions of what I did, the places I stayed, anything like that as far as money or any advice that you guys want whatsoever, you can leave it down below and I'll answer all of my comments. I try to all the time. And next vlog, you'll see me in Lake Como or right by Milan. You'll guys be seeing that experience. I'm gonna do basically a vlog of each city or place that I'm in. So Venice will be one, Lake Como will be another one, Frankfurt will be another one, everything like that. So if you guys are interested in the travel vlogs, content, information on how to travel and how much I spend, I'll be doing weekly breakdowns of how much I spend as well. Follow me down below, like the video for the algorithm, and I'll see you guys on my next video, which will be about hostels.